Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the channel, Just Reading the Bible. My name is Jason, and we are on the last chapter of Proverbs, chapter 31. Let's get started. The words of King Lemuel. The words of King Lemuel, an oracle that his mother taught him. What are you doing, my son? What are you doing, son of my womb? What are you doing, son of my vows? Do not give your strength to women, your ways to those who destroy kings. It is not for kings, O Lemuel. It is not for kings to drink wine, or for rulers to take strong drinks, lest they drink and forget what has been decreed, and pervert the rights of all the afflicted. Give strong drink to the one who is perishing, and wine to those in bitter distress. Let them drink and forget their poverty, and remember their misery no more. Open your mouth for the mute, for the rights of all who are destitute. Open your mouth, judge righteously, defend the rights of the poor and needy. The woman who fears the Lord, an excellent wife who can find. She is far more precious than jewels. The heart of her husband trusts in her. He will have no lack of gain. She does him good and not harm all the days of her life. She seeks wool and flax, and works with willing hands. She is like the ships of the merchants. She brings her food from afar. She rises while it is yet night, and provides food for her household, and portions for her maidens. She considers a field and buys it. With the fruits of her hands she plants a vineyard. She dresses herself with strength and makes her arms strong. She perceives that her merchandise is profitable. Her lamp does not go out at night. She puts her hands to the distaff, and her hands hold the spindle. She opens her hand to the poor, and reaches out her hands to the needy. She is not afraid of snow for her household, for all her household are clothed in scarlet. She makes bed coverings for herself. Her clothing is fine linen and purple. Her husband is known in the gates. When he sits among the elders of the land, she makes linen garments and sells them. She delivers sashes to the merchants. Strength and dignity are her clothing, and she laughs at the time to come. She opens her mouth with wisdom, and the teaching of kindness is on her tongue. She looks well to the ways of her household, and she does not eat the bread of idleness. Her children rise up and call her blessed, her husband also, and he praises her. Many women have not excellently, but you surpass them all. Charm is deceitful, and beauty is vain, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. Give her of the fruit of her hands, and let her works praise her in the gates. All right, so that's the end of chapter 31 of Proverbs, and so just something that I see that I like is so this is chapter 31, and there's 31 verses. I'm a numbers person, so I like seeing that it kind of matches up. So I like that. So when when I read this to prepare, it was like a week ago. I'm trying to catch up. I took like a couple of days off because I was overwhelmed with other things. So when I wrote this, I put down verse 6, 7, and 8. Give strong drink to the one who is perishing, and the wine to those in bitter distress. So that's verse 6. Verse 7, let them drink and forget their poverty, and remember their misery no more. And verse 8, open your mouth for the mute, for the rights of all who are destitute. Okay, so verse 6 and 7 kind of goes together. So when I first read this, I'm like, I don't know if you want to give someone a strong drink to, to forget their troubles. Because I think we all know that someone in our life at one point who had trouble with alcohol, drinking too much. So, give strong drink to the one who is perishing. Okay, so that I can see, they're on their deathbed. Yeah, you can give them a strong drink, maybe to help with the pain. But to the ones to forget their troubles, I think that might just lead to another thing that they may get into trouble with, because alcohol is addictive. It's addictive, and many people suffer with alcoholism. And so I was like, and then I'm thinking about that. I'm like, oh, am I gonna actually say this? And then so I just want to say, let's just pray, Lord, if I'm wrong on disagreeing with, with part of verse 6 and verse 7 of chapter 31 in Proverbs, please guide me to understanding or clarity. So we can say that. However, I also was thinking it because this was last Sunday, and so instead of giving someone a drink, what we can do is share the gospel. Let's share about Jesus Christ. So instead of thinking about alcohol or giving them alcohol to help them forget their troubles, instead let's give them let's share the gospel and share about Jesus Christ and how He can help them with their troubles. So hopefully that kind of, but I'll let you know if I get rebuked, because I was kind of like, should I question this, or, but there's another chapter in Proverbs where it speaks about alcoholism, so I may be okay, but I'll let you know if I get rebuked or anything. But yeah, I was like, okay, well, instead of sharing a strong drink with someone to help them with their to forget their troubles, share the gospel, which leads to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, which ultimately can help us forget our troubles, because we just give Him our worries, our concerns, and let Him handle those things. For verse 8, open your mouth for the mute, for the rights of all who are destitute. So that verse 8. So I guess open your mouth when you're seeing someone is being mistreated. Just don't stand there and let it happen, I guess. But speak up for the people that aren't able to speak up for themselves. So that's what that verse 8, that's what that was speaking to me about. But let me know in the comments which verse in chapter 31 of Proverbs spoke to you. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Share this video with someone else. And keep on reading, my friends. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.